Hey YouTube, what's good? This is Steven and welcome back. Alright, so you guys probably have heard about all these Hollywood executives being called out for being, you know, sexual predators and using their position to prey on people sexually, right? But you notice though, right? You notice you don't really see these white feminists running to bash these men, right? Running to condemn these men, right? Where are they? Where are these white feminists at, right? Because if this was Bill Cosby, they would be right on this, right on the story, right? If this was even like Cam Newton, right? Y'all remember that whole situation that happened with him? And that's like a bit of a smaller, situation. What LeVar Ball, right? And that exchange he got into with that host of that female host, right? O.J. Simpson, right? Even though I don't really care about him, but I'm just saying, right? Chris Brown, right? And the list goes on, right? But you notice, like, they're front and center when it's a black man, especially. But if it's like a non-black man, they're front and center on this. Not saying that they don't ever go against white men, but they're more strategic about it when it comes to white men. They kind of like have to weigh their options when it comes to white men, right? But when it comes to black men, since they can't really get anything from black men, right? It's different. It's pretty much, even if the black man honestly just made a mistake, it's still like, let's make an example out of him, right? But yeah, these Hollywood executives, right? As well as Hollywood actors who have been accused of sexual harassment. The list has just been going on and on, right? But as far as the executives are like the top folks on the list, it was like Kevin Spacey. I think he's an actor or was an actor, whatever. Harvey Weinstein, right? I think he's the most popular one, right? And Dustin Hoffman have all been hit with claims of sexual harassment or assaults, right? And honestly, the fact that it was able to be a secret for so long is a testament to the privilege that they have, not only just in their position, but also in being white and male, right? Because if these were black male executives doing this, oh, trust and believe, someone would have been blown the lid off this whole situation, right? Someone would have been exposed this situation, blew the whistle on this situation. No puns intended, of course. But yeah, just the fact that they were able to get away with this, right? And notice that low-key, their women aren't giving them cover to get away with this, right? You know, they aren't so quick to go and protest and do the stuff they did with like Bill Cosby and Chris Brown. You know, they're not so quick to do it. Yeah. No. But to change gears just a little bit, but did you guys hear about Terry Crews coming forth and saying that he was sexually harassed, right? And when I first heard the story, I actually thought it was a woman who did it, which should have been a bit interesting to see how that would kind of play out in the media, as far as like, I guess, power dynamics versus men, women, a woman being empowered to do this versus a man being empowered to do this. Again, interesting to see play out, right? But of course, we know that wasn't the case. It was actually a man who did it, right? Terry Crews goes to meet this man, this Hollywood executive, right? And he extends his hand to shake his hand, but the dude, right, extends his hand to cuff Terry Crews's penis, and testicles, right? And yeah, no, I know, like you gotta be really bold to do something like that to anyone, but especially to a man, like a man doing it to another man. That's kind of one part of the reason why I thought maybe a woman had did it, right? Probably some white. I kind of thought maybe perhaps some white female executive who was a perhaps, you know, on some like curiosity BBC type thing or something. Even though still, also I thought it was done a bit more tactfully and a bit more like sly. But no, this dude was pretty. This dude was straight up with it. Like he was really asking for a beatdown. But that's how you know you gotta be feeling some sort of a way, right? You gotta be feeling like really kind of like entitled, but also have a feeling of protection to to be able to do something like that, right? Because he is in a position where he is kind of like able to give out opportunities, right? And he is a position that kind of gives him a bit some protection and also some um, you know messes with his sense of entitlement. On one hand, I do think that Terry Crews should have just straight up just monkey stomped his ass. So like mollywopped. I think that's the '90s term, right? I don't think folks saying mollywopped anymore. But let me bring it back though. I should have straight up monkey stomped and mollywopped his ass. Yes, on one hand, definitely. On the other hand, I can understand why he wouldn't because, as he said, like that wouldn't go down very well. No pun intended again. But that wouldn't end very well for him, for Terry Crews. I can understand that. Also, another note, I think maybe that dude may have, if Terry Crews did whoop his ass, I think that might have been actually a turn on for him. Some people are like that, you know. Some folks are like that. I'm not trying to be lewd. I'm just saying, you know. But a bit of a sidebar, right quick though. I heard of like this story involving the police. It was a while ago, but I heard a story involving the police in like Tennessee or something, where it was like this white police officer and a white male police officer, harassing these black men. And during the whole harassment session, the white police officer put his hands down the pants of one of the black men too. And it's like this ain't no damn slave auction. We ain't on no slave shit no more, right? This ain't slavery. Because it is sort of a low-key throwback to slavery. I mean, I do think whether there was a sexual thing during slavery or not, I can understand why people don't want to really explore that. And I definitely get that. I definitely understand. But low key, I'm pretty sure within how slavery lasted for centuries. I'm pretty sure somewhere along one of those damn centuries, a white man took sexual advantage of a black man. One way or another. I don't know how. I really don't want to know how. I think that's probably one of the things that I think both white people and black people can agree on when it comes to slavery. Just pretend like it never happened. That aspect of it, just pretend like it never happened. I can understand that. But yeah, I do think that's like a low-key throwback to slavery as well. It's like a sexual thing too. It's like, what's the like? It comes from like, why are you concerned about this black man's penis. Where does that come from? Right? That's, I don't know. Again, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Mhm. But low key, as you know, I do think that white people, generally speaking, as a collective, do have sort of like a weird curiosity about black bodies, both black males and females. I think there is a curiosity about black bodies, whether it's just hair, whether it's um, penis size, um, butt, it's like black females, backside, right? Skin tone. There is sort of a curiosity about this, and I think it goes into like some white people having, you know, fetishes, African queen fetishes, Mandingo fetishes, King Kong fetishes, right? Nigger bitch fetishes, right? I've heard some black woman sent in some article to like Essence or to the other magazine, Ebony, maybe Jet, one of them. They all look the same, right? I'm just joking. But yeah, one of those magazines, she sent in a story saying like her white male, like her white husband, like wants to like have sex with her and call her like nigger bitches. I'm just saying that's a thing. Right? That's a thing. But yeah, to sum it up though, white feminists, where you at? Come call out the bullshit. If you really about what you about, be about it with everybody, right? And until you're about it with everybody, I just don't think that other groups of women need to be supporting you. you know? And to be fair, like some white women don't even be supporting these feminists because they be weighing the options. Honestly, it's like, patriarchy or feminism. It's like, what can I benefit from patriarchy and what can I benefit from feminism? Right? Let's weigh the options. I can't really knock them for weighing their options and being smart about it, but I'm just saying. But I think that's all I pretty much want to say on this topic. Thanks for watching. Adios and goodbye for now.